Hi, and welcome to Chamber Chatter. I'm Sean Hayes, Executive Director with the Clarkson Area Chamber of Commerce. This month, we catch up with our Light Bulb Moment of the Month and our Nonprofit of the Month. We'll also check out a promo video for our 2021 Concerts in the Park series. First, I caught up with our Light Bulb Moment of the Month, Clarkson Area Optimist Club. So today I'm catching up with Tom Lowry, and he is here today representing the Clarkson Area Optimist Club. Tom, thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me, Sean.
Absolutely. So first thing I want to ask, for those unfamiliar with the Optimist Club, can you tell us a little bit about what you guys do?
Well, I sure can. The Optimist Club is an international organization, and here in Clarkson, it's been around for 35 years. And basically, we support all the kids in the community, bringing out the best in them.
Absolutely, very nice. So we are highlighting you guys this month because of the Flags for Kids project, and you brought your flag as well.
Well, absolutely. In fact, I got 200 more just like this in my garage. But nice. It's a great program, and of course, with the COVID and everything that's been going on, it's nice to be able to raise awareness and money for the kids.
Very nice. So what dates does this program recognize, and when can those interested sign up? Because there's several dates throughout the year. I know the first one's Memorial Day, but there's more to cover, correct?
Yes, of course. Well, for $45, we will go ahead and bring out a flag just like the one I'm holding and display it and then bring it back out after the holiday. It costs $45 for the 6 holidays, and the 6 holidays are, of course, Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, the 3 big ones, and then we also have Flag Day. Now, do you know when Flag Day is?
I know it's in June, but I don't know
That's
the
right.
exact
I think it's the 14th, but,
okay.
But regardless, it's funny. I'll put them out, and they says, "What are you putting the flags out for?" Because it's Flag Day. And also, we share it on Veterans Day, which is in November, 9/11, and that's it. All
Very nice. Is that just for Clarkson and Independence Township?
Yes, it is. Would you believe we've gotten calls from Grand Blanc? We've gotten calls from Lake Orion, and unfortunately, we just have to try to keep it to Independence Township.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, because that's quite a wide area you guys cover,
yes.
For sure. The Optimists, I know, support a lot of different local causes. What are some of those causes that are supported by this program?
Well, I'm sure everybody's familiar with the 4th of July parade, and darn it, we're not going to have it again this year. But also some of the play structures in Depot Park. Also the ice rink that goes in Depot Park. But also this year we've already given out over $22,000, and I feel like I'm at the Academy Awards. I don't want to forget anything. So I've kind of, as a little reminder, the Clarkson High School Senior Picnic we've donated to, Clarkston School's Art Department, the Scamp, which is a very important summer activity, Blessings in a Backpack, reading books for the elementary school, Clarkson Family Farm, and the Bay Court Playground, which they're revamping next year.
Very nice. Are there any other programs or anything else that the Optimist Club has going on right now that you want to share with everybody?
Well, we really don't, other than we've been meeting virtually, and we're finally being able to start meeting at the Methodist Church. We're not church related or anything like that, but they have a nice facility that we can meet at. And our members range anywhere from late teens to late 70s. And our meetings are every morning every Wednesday morning at 7:30 at the Methodist Church.
Very nice. I've been to a few of those meetings. Always
yes.
Great turnout.
Need
Always
to
very
see you more
informative.
often there, Sean.
Absolutely. So if people want to learn more about how they can support the Optimists or this Flags for Kids project, is there somewhere they can go to learn more?
Yeah,
about
probably
that?
the best thing would be go to our website at Clarkston Optimists. Notice I say that S.
Absolutely.
It's plural, clarksonoptimists.org, and you'll see, in the middle column there, the application for the Flags for Kids. So it's very important that you're not only supporting the kids in the community and bringing out the best of the kids, but we're showing our patriotism as well.
Very nice. Tom, this is a wonderful project. We appreciate you being here and joining us
Well, thanks
today.
for having me.
Absolutely.
All right.
Next, I had a chance to catch up with our Nonprofit of the Month, Clarkson Coalition for Youth. So next today, I'm catching up with Tanya Cunningham with Clarkson Coalition for Youth. Tanya, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So to start, what can you tell us about Clarkson Coalition for Youth?
Well, we have been around since the early 90s, actually 1996, and we're a grassroots organization. We first started off being a drug task force, and then it kind of evolved to youth in general, and now it's kind of an all-encompassing community organization for prevention and awareness of everything.
Very nice. You guys do fantastic work.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we were looking at this month the You've Been Capped campaign,
Yes.
which I've seen a little bit on social media about that. What is the You've Been Capped campaign?
So the You've Been Capped campaign is kind of like a spur of the moment idea that we had last year. With the seniors graduating in this pandemic, they're not getting their traditional graduation or traditional senior year. And I had a senior last year. And so an idea like popped up that they had homemade yard signs that were spread out, and it was done in a smaller scale, like a smaller high school. And each senior would have a sign in their yard and then do it anonymously to somebody else. And so maybe they had 10 or 15 signs and it would go through the 100 students. Well, Clarkson's just not that way. You know, most graduating classes are over 500-600 students. So we said, let's do this. And basically we opened it up to do a Google form that parents, neighbors, family members, teachers can do a well wish or memory on the class of 2020 or 2021 this year. And it is so cool to read them. We had thousands upon thousands of submissions last year. And basically what I do is I print them out and I put them in an individual envelope with that student's name on it. And I had many volunteers that distributed these during the course of midnight. We were called the Midnight Ninjas. It was pretty cool.
Very nice.
But we had a whole bunch of parents and some senior students too participated in distributing these all across Clarkston and Davisburg and Ortonville. So it was pretty cool. And this year we're continuing that tradition. And last year we actually had the students return the signs and sign them.
Oh, nice.
So the cool thing is we're kind of paying it forward a little bit with, class of 2020 starting this tradition. And, this year we've got it started off. We're going to be doing it close to graduation. And it kind of gives a celebration. The students really look forward to reading these memories, whether it's from an old neighbor, a Boy Scout or Girl Scout leader that they had, an old parent friend, maybe an elementary classmate that they were friends with, and they might not keep in touch now, but there's a fond memory of when they were playing or something like that. And the also unique thing is we had last year, there were 3 classmates that actually had passed on during that time, and some of the students wrote memories to them.
Very nice.
So it was a really unique thing, and so we wanted to carry on that tradition.
And is that kind of how the inspiration came about? Because I know this is the 2nd annual. Did it all kind of start with just recognizing seniors during a time when it was tough to recognize them?
Yeah, and you know what, I know in my own house, I saw, there wasn't prom, there wasn't the senior picnic, there wasn't the walk, there wasn't all these things, and you could tell, she was sad, and so there was things that we did to kind of celebrate her, but it was those Clarkston traditions that just weren't happening. And so this was a really cool way for us to celebrate and be a part of something to kind of celebrate all the achievements and everything that they've done so far.
You're right, because it's a tough time for kids altogether, but certainly with seniors missing out on all of their end of the year celebratory activities.
Right. And truthfully, we didn't know what was going to happen this year.
Yeah.
You never know, and things change and update. And I know the school district is doing everything that they can. So we just said, what, we're going to continue because it was an awesome thing. And, even though we have the pandemic, and things are, not going the way that they should, we still wanted to celebrate and share the memories and the well wishes to the students. So we said, what, we're just going to continue it. Whether we have a pandemic or anything, it was just a great, all-encompassing, community campaign that we just were delighted to be a part of.
It's fantastic.
So.
Glad to hear.
Yeah.
How about the Adopt a Senior program? I know we talked about that a little bit as well previously. Can you explain that program?
So I cannot take credit for this.
Okay.
So there was a mom that actually started it last year. And again, she had a senior, and she had saw this idea kind of come floating on social media, and she kind of took it and rolled with it. And it was just a great thing. All these students were surprised. Community members were adopting, businesses were adopting students and delivering gift cards or a favorite drink or baskets filled with stuff that they need for college. And so we said, you know what? It was a really cool tradition. We're going to continue that on. So we also started a Facebook page just for parents of the graduating class. So you could share ideas, share different thoughts, kind of keep up with all the changing senior celebration type of things. So it was a great way for the senior parents to come together. So it's just kind of another way for us to celebrate and kind of rally together the senior class.
Absolutely.
So
is there anything else about Clarkson Coalition for Youth that you'd like to share?
You know what? We're here. We're available. We're always looking for volunteers. We are hopefully going to be doing a in-person annual meeting in September.
Awesome.
And it's just good to kind of keep abreast of what things are going on, whether you have a younger student or a younger youth or teenagers or even college kids, because we just don't deal with a certain age group. Mental health and opiate addiction and underage drinking, that's kind of an all-encompassing type of thing, but we also added binge drinking too.
Okay.
So it's really, there's no age group for those things, and so with that, we have kind of come out of that youth kind of grouping, and we're more of a community campaign awareness organization.
Very nice.
So there's tons of things to get involved with. We love fresh faces, volunteer work, and we love just kind of bringing the community together. So.
Very good.
Yeah.
And can you remind everybody your guys' website in case they do want to learn more?
Yep, it is it's Clarkston Youth. I'm sorry. ClarkstonYouth.org.
ClarkstonYouth.org. Perfect. Well, Tanya, thanks again for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for joining us for this month's Chamber Chatter. Before we go, take a look at this preview of what to expect from this year's 41st annual Concerts in the Park series. Concerts in the Park is an event series that has been around for over 40 years now. The Clarkson Area Chamber of Commerce organizes this every year. We obviously get some assistance from the city of the Village of Clarkson. We get access to use Depot Park as well. But it's really become a staple of Clarkson summers.
My favorite part about Concerts in the Park is seeing all the families come together in this beautiful community, supporting one another, the laughter, the smiles, and just seeing everybody of all ages down here. I think Concerts in the Park means community. It's great to see everybody pull together. We've all been through a lot over the past year, and it's great that we're able to host this and get back and bring some livelihood back to our community. I'm proud to say McLaren's been involved with Concerts in the Park series for over a decade. We're very passionate and proud to be part of this community, and the community is very important to McLaren, so we're just glad to be part of it again this year.
Concerts in the Park is going to look a little bit different. We are going to have to put some restrictions as far as how many people come into the park, certain things like social distancing requirements, as with any public events right now. But otherwise, we've got a lot of bands that have been seen in the past here at the event series, and I think people are really going to look forward to getting back a little bit closer to normal and seeing some of these bands that they know and love. I think overall, people can expect a fun time from Concerts in the Park. We weren't able to do the series last year with the way COVID restrictions were, but with how things have opened up a little bit more, we're just really proud of the fact that we're going to be able to do this event and give our community something to do again.
We welcome you to come on down, enjoy Concerts in the Park. As long as you're feeling healthy and comfortable, please support our local restaurants and businesses prior to, and we hope to see you for our first concert downtown on June 11th. The local talent starts at 6 p.m. and then the headliners will start at 7.